Reality TV star Todd Chrisley is proceeding to talk out approximately his claims he's being focused on and treated unreasonably within the Florida jail, where he is serving a 12-year sentence for bank and charge extortion. In and Me with News Nation's Brian Renting, Chrisley says since of previous interviews he has done with News Nation, he has been denied the correct to go to church administrations and to talk with his wife, Julie, who is herself serving a 7-year sentence at an office in Kentucky. The couple, who featured on USA Network's Chrisley Knows Best, was sentenced to lengthy prison terms in 2022 after being convicted on charges of bank extortion, charge avoidance, and scheme to swindle the IRS. Julie Chrisley was moreover sentenced of wire extortion and obstacle of equity. In a meet that publicized Wednesday night on Banfield, Todd Chrisley said the superintendent at the Florida jail has denied demands for Chrisley to talk with his spouse in spite of the superintendent in Kentucky expressing there was no hazard permitting them to talk. The superintendent denied it inside 15 minutes of getting the request, Chrisley told News Nation, including he has not talked with his spouse since he arrived at the Pensacola jail. Inquired why he considers the superintendent denied his ask, Chrisley said, "The superintendent does not conversation to me. The superintendent does not come around me. She does not talk to me." Chrisley too said the superintendent has said other jail workers have to grow some balls in their dealings with the reality TV star. He claimed other prisoners told him the superintendent told jail laborers, "Unless you're anxious of doing your work, you call Chrisley in, you type him up, you authorize him. I need him sanctioned." In expansion, Chrisley claimed the superintendent has had jail church administrations halted since she learned that he was planning on doing another meet with News Nation. Chrisley says this is often the moment time a priest has been called out within the center of a benefit since of Chrisley talking out around conditions within the jail. "That was their way of attempting to threaten me," Chrisley told News Nation. "I fair strolled out and said, it ain't progressing to alter what I'm progressing to say." A representative for the Government Bureau of Detainment Facilities said the office does not comment on the conditions of control for any person in guardianship. The representative cited the protection, security, and security of prisoners, stating, "Humane treatment of the men and ladies in our care may be a best priority. It is the mission of the Federal Bureau of Prisons to work offices that are secure, and humane," Representative Benjamin O'Cone told News Nation. "We take truly our obligation to secure the individuals entrusted in our care, as well as keeping up the security of our workers and the community." In expansion, O'Cone expressed the BOP permits prisoners of all confidence bunches the opportunity to pursue their devout homes. The Chrisley's daughter Savannah has been vocal around attempting to improve the conditions in which her guardians are being held. She already told News Nation that the restorative framework is attempting to make a case of her guardians since of their riches and celebrity status. Previous NBA official Tim Donaghy has told News Nation that he can consent for the destitute prison conditions after serving at the same office in Pensacola. Chrisley said the jail not has a specialist or a dental hygienist who resigned and left, since they knew they were adulterating therapeutic records. He said the renunciations took put after News Nation detailed the conditions in which Chrisley was living. He said another prisoner endured a gigantic heart assault as of late and had to be gone to by another prisoner who may be a specialist since of the need of restorative care at the prison. The man experienced triple bypass surgery at a neighborhood clinic, sometime recently being returned to the prison, where therapeutic care isn't available. They do not indeed have the supplies to require care of this man, Chrisley told News Nation. They didn't indeed have a urinal to bring down here. They brought a white bucket. Todd and Julie Chrisley recently received $1 million from the state of Georgia to settle a 2019 lawsuit stemming from the state's examination of assess avoidance complaints against the couple. The couple sued Joshua Waits, the previous director of the Georgia Office of Income, whom the couple called an out-of-control open servant over his examination. Despite the settlement and talks that Julie Chrisley's jail sentence seem be abbreviated drastically, Chrisley said in talking with News Nation that he has never inquired for help in securing an early discharge from jail. But in time, he knows he will inevitably be discharged. God is getting to take me out of here,